When I tell you today's gonna be a good day, man, when your supervisor tell you they have an 8-hour day, actually, before I even get started, matter of fact, that's what I wanted to say. The two best things that can happen to you in the morning when you know it's gonna be a good day is when you don't get a pivot and your supervisor tell you to have an 8-hour day. If you don't know what an 8-hour day is, I'm about to break it down for you. Like today, she told me to have an 8-hour day. An 8-hour day basically is you come in the morning, you case your route up, you pull your route down, you hit the street like you would do any other day, but you just gotta be back within 8 hours. We come in at 8:30, our 8 hours is 5 o'clock. So in the mix of that, if you got a long route like what I got and your route is overbearing, you know, your supervisor probably asks you what you gotta do for you to get back in 8 hours. Whether that's give off a lot of your parcels or give off some mail, whatever you gotta do to get back. Now, some supervisors, some of them work a little different. Some of them might tell you just go start your route and get them a ring around 3:30 to see where you at, and then they'll send somebody to you. And the mix of having an 8-hour day, honestly, when they tell you to have an 8-hour day, it's good and all, but I don't really like it, because when you got to have an 8-hour day and you on a long route, whether you know you could give off mail or packet, whatever you could do to get back in 8 hours, I feel like when they tell you to have an 8-hour day and you on a long route, I feel like you kind of rushing through. Like, you might skip 1 or 2 of your breaks. You might not take the whole time on your lunch break. You know, you only get 30 35 minutes to eat any goddamn way. So I prefer a natural 8-hour day over a supervisor telling me to have an 8-hour day, only in a sense because I move at my own pace. When the mail is light, the packages is light, you hit the street, start at a certain time, earlier than usual, that's a natural 8-hour day for me. So if I have a certain amount of trays of DPS, a little bit of flats, a little bit of parcels, and I start my route, let's say 10 o'clock in the morning, that's a real good day for me. And in the sense of you having an 8-hour day, when you just have a natural 8-hour day, it's a whole lot better because you could do a lot of cleaning up on your route. See, I have apartments on my route, so I do a cleaning up. As far as cleaning up, the outgoing mail, I get that every day, but people also put mail in the outgoing slot that doesn't belong to them, being that it's addressed to that apartment complex, but they're not the ones that stay in there. And I ain't really got the time to be trying to find out who all stay in these apartments. I got over 1,000 damn stops on my route. Too many goddamn people. So I could clean that out. For the actual boxes that's full, go to the office, see who still like actually is living in the apartment complex, clean that out as well. So it's like I have time, even if I get back to the office, I got time to do certain things at the office. I could probably put up new labels, but when you have your 8-hour day and you're on a long route, it's kind of hard for you to do the extra things that you could do on a natural 8-hour day. That's why I prefer a natural 8-hour day over an 8-hour day a supervisor tell me to have. Either way, it's still both a good goddamn day. But those 2 times when you come into the office and you know you're gonna have a good day is when they tell you to have an 8-hour day and you ain't got no damn pivot. It's love. But yeah, if you don't know what an 8-hour day is, now you know. And like I said, today I'm having one. It's been a real smooth selling day. Hopefully I can get one, just a natural 8-hour day, like the ones I actually prefer. But for me to get that, honestly, that's like every blue moon, because it's like if the mail is light, the packages is heavy, vice versa on my route. I don't know why. It's like I can never get the good end of the lucky stick. So I'ma just take it for what it is today. Had this 8-hour day, take my ass home. But yeah, leave in the comments if you know you work for the post office and how you feel about having an 8-hour day. And also another thing about having an 8-hour day, before I finish that, 8-hour days is only mostly for regulars. CCAs and PTFs, they usually don't work. I mean, they usually don't get 8-hour days. Can they get an 8-hour day? Yeah, but you ain't gonna hear a supervisor tell you, a PTF or a CCA not in my office that I work in or an office I used to work in, I never heard none of them say, we need for you to have an 8-hour day. I never heard that shit before. Not saying it can't happen. For the most part, I never seen it happen. So I'm going to just say that I never seen it happen. Mostly it's for regulars only to have an 8-hour day. But yeah, if you work for the post office, which one do you prefer? To have a natural 8-hour day or your supervisor telling you to have an 8-hour day? Because like I said in one of my previous videos, I take all my goddamn breaks. And that's as simple as it's going to be. I'm going to take all of them. But yeah, until next time, man, y'all let me know. Peace.